Good morning, Ion Sun Valley. Welcome to Marie's Kitchen. Today we are gonna make a pecan pie. Yep, a pecan pie dessert today. Easy, easy, easy as ABC. Well, Thanksgiving coming up and Christmas coming up, so I thought, well, why not a pecan pie? So what we are gonna need today for the pecan pie, and like I said, it's gonna be an easy one because I have a pie crust already made. I don't make my crust, but you can make it. I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm not gonna make it. Why would I do that when Marie's calendar make great pie crust? Anyway, so I have one of those. I have 1 cup of cane sugar, 1 cup of corn syrup. I tried the other day to make this recipe with maple syrup, and it works very well. The only difference between the corn syrup and the maple syrup is if you make the pie with the maple syrup, you have to cook it longer, and that it will be you deciding because each oven are different, right? And then I have a full cup, and when I say full cup, it's really full of pecans. I have 1/4 cup of melted butter, and I will add a pinch of salt, and I have 3 eggs right here, lightly beaten. Okay, that's it. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I am gonna take my cane sugar, and I am gonna put in this bowl. That's my cane. I am gonna use my corn syrup. This one is with corn syrup. So I'm gonna put the 1 cup of corn syrup in my mixing bowl. There it goes. I love pecan pie. You know, I'm from Belgium. I didn't know much about the pecan pie, but I started making it, I think, over 4 years ago. And when I realized how easy it was, I was like, okay, having pecan pie for Thanksgiving. So there is my mixture, and I'm gonna add my butter, 1/4 cup of butter, not much. And I'm gonna also put my salt, my pinch of salt, just a little pinch. There it is. What I'm gonna do, I'm using this. You can do it without this gizmo, but I'm doing it. Oh, there is a little technical problem, but we're gonna fix that right away. All right, and I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna have a nice brownish, thick consistency. All right, now I am gonna add the 3 eggs, okay? So, and this, there he goes. And now we are gonna mix, mix, and mix. Again, you can do this with your whip, but I am using electrical. Why we use my arms when I can avoid it, right? All right, look at this. And let me tell you, this recipe is really easy. I never thought it was that easy to make. All right, now I am gonna throw my pecan in the mixed. There it goes. And you don't have to put that much pecan if you think it's too much. But to me, a pecan pie, it's a pecan pie. So I'm gonna add a lot of pecan. And you just keep mixing. There, a full cup of pecan. You mix, 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 and mix. I think that's good enough. Et voila! The mix is done. All right, now we are ready. The mix is ready. See this consistency? It's pretty nice, all those pecans. So now I'm gonna pour the mix to the pie shelf. Easy enough to do. There it is, and there it comes. Yum, look at this. Yum, yum. So good and so easy. Never thought it was that easy. And it should be just the right amount to cover the pie shelf. Et voila, you have it. So now a little trick that I have, you say, oh, why does she has those aluminum foil thing there? Well, the reason is my oven, it's preheat, right? At 400 degrees. I'm gonna cook the pie for 40 minutes with this aluminum foil around the border of the shelf, of the pie shelf, right? Why? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. It's because if you put the 40 minutes, the full hour of the pecan pie in the oven, and if you don't cover the border, it's gonna burn. So that's the reason we put this aluminum, well, at least I do. You don't have to, but let me tell you, if you do, you will have a better result. So I'm doing that. And what I'm gonna do also, because the pecan pie is ready to go in the oven, right? We have the whole thing ready. But I'm gonna use this gizmo to put in the oven, just in case that it overflow. It won't, but just in case. So see you in a little bit.
Better food, better price, better service. Atkinson's Market, supporting local farmers since 1956.
I moved out to Idaho 4 years ago, so I met a lot of people and I really, really like it here. You know, if you don't have something like that that brings you into other people's lives, it takes a long time to get to know people.
All right, it's out. So this was 40 minutes with the aluminum foil around the border, 20 minutes without the aluminum around the border, and here is what you get. A beautiful color on the border and a very nice consistency of the pecan pie. So now for a better result, you leave and you let it sit because you don't want to eat that too hot, and then you have a really good kind of crunchy consistency. All right, this is what my pecan pie looks like after 2 hours of sitting. I let it sit for 2 hours. So now we are gonna taste it. So let's do that. Should we? So I'm gonna cut it. Oh, look at this. Yum. And I'm gonna make a tiny, tiny, tiny piece. Let's see. Looks good to me. So I'm gonna do the first piece is always the hardest, right? And I'm gonna take it out. Oh, yum. Look at this. I'm gonna plate it here. And because it's a small piece, you don't get a good grab, I'm gonna put a little bit of whipped cream. Oh, sorry. A little, oh boy. I'm gonna put, you know, me in decoration. I like my little green there. Oh, let's taste it. Oh my goodness, that looks so delicious. It's still a little bit warm, just perfect. Oh my God. That is so good. But again, I always say that at the end of my cooking show, so in any case, it is good. So I wish you a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you before that. Thank you for watching Eye on Sun Valley in Marie's Kitchen, and like I said, see you soon. Au revoir.